guys, my name is Katie and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a long-awaited and today we're going to be doing another long-awaited episode of Crates Book 2 by Mariah Elizabeth. I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm really excited to bring you another one, and let's get right on into it. Create a design. What is something that you've always wanted to design? Now is your chance. Design your own blank. Examples: house, car, clothing, etc. I struggled with this prompt for a very long time. I had always kind of pushed this idea off to the side, like,
oh, I'll figure that one out later.
But eventually I realized I wasn't going to get some sort of magical genius idea out of thin air, and that I would have to start tackling this one head on. I thought I'd be able to come up with something that wasn't literally the first example on the examples list, but here we are. Doing a house. So my actual idea for the drawing was pretty simple. I just wanted to do a log cabin in the woods. I thought that would sound fun to do, and out of all the types of houses, this one seemed like the least boring to draw. So here we are drawing this basic log cabin with a pencil and a micron liner. Everything that you would expect from me. Oh, you hear that, guys? That's me yawning. 'Cause I'm bored. You heard it, folks. My interest rates are dropping faster than a cheetah chasing its prey because this drawing just isn't doing it for me. So I decided that I had to change something. I had to spice it up somehow. And my idea was I was going to make it nighttime. That was the sound of your mind being blown. So I was using markers for this design, and I had this idea to do a bunch of really pretty blues and purples and blend them out through the sky and make it look really cool. And in my head, it was going to turn out really cool, but I was also nervous because I had tried something like this before and it hadn't come out as well. The thing is, my actual cabin itself was looking kind of bland and boring. I mean, it looked like a cabin, but there wasn't much to see, so I was really counting on the sky to pull through the drawing for me. But I still had faith in my markers and my blending abilities, so I hopped right on in there, adding the blues and the purples and the pinks and just going for it. And to my surprise, it was actually looking pretty cool. I know, right? I had a lot of fun with the sky, and it really pulled together the drawing for me. So I'm just adding some little stars with some white paint to really pull it all together and finish it off. And then I also added the date in some white paint in the bottom corner of the cabin. And yeah, that was the last little detail of my cabin. So here is the final page. I actually really love this one. I didn't think I would like this prompt at all. Once I got started, I came to really appreciate it, and I love the finished product. The sky really saved it. Create a dream journal. Document a dream. So as you guys can probably see, this is on the edge of the frame border page, so I had to cover that up with a piece of paper just like this. Whoa, amazing transition, Katie. So good. So I think when you look at this prompt, there are two ideas or approaches that you could go. The first one would be documenting a literal dream that you had when you were sleeping at night. Or day, I guess is fine too. And the second one is to document something that like you want to happen or a huge dream of yours. And I do have a dream journal where I write down my dreams that I think are interesting and want to remember. However, after reading through some of those, I realized that I cannot do this because they are all so weird and just really, really weird. So instead, I'm going to be drawing this ship, which is called the World Odyssey. This is actually the ship that you would go on if you were going to go to semester at sea. We first must take a quick break from my explanation while I fix my spelling mistake in the World Odyssey. How hard is that word to spell? I don't know how I messed it up. Semester at Sea is a program which takes college students on a trip all around the world for 4 months, and they travel to a bunch of different countries, and they're still doing school on the ship the entire time, and it's just a really overall super cool experience. Now, I know the chances of me actually going on this are super low because not only would I not be sure if I could like take a semester off of college to do this, but it's also super duper expensive. But I don't know why, I've just been like really having the travel bug recently, probably because of COVID and because I've been stuck in my house, and I just really want to go anywhere, and this just sounds like amazing. I don't know, this page is kind of random because I never really have dreamed of this for that long. Like, it hasn't been like a huge passion of mine, but I just happened to like think about it that day and decided to base this page off of it. So here I am pulling out my soft pastels because I'm going to be coloring the background with a blue chalk pastel because I feel like it's just a great medium for this because it's super easy and it creates a nice smooth background. Yeah, other than this page being super random and off topic, I do think it came out pretty cool. I mean, It looks kind of impressive, and it is something that I definitely appreciate, and I think it looks fun, and the water turned out pretty cool. I've been using white paint for a lot of stuff because I don't have like that white gel pen that everybody seems to have, so I've just been using that for the white details. And then yeah, here's the final thing. This was an interesting one, totally random idea, but I do like the way it came out, and I'm glad that I did it. Create a personal challenge. Use this page to try an art form you find difficult. Oh boy. This is just another one of those pages that I've been really avoiding because I hate going outside my comfort zone when it comes to drawing. I think part of the reason is because I know that my art is already bad enough to start with, and then here I am trying something new, which I know is going to be bad, and then I'm just readying myself up for more horribleness, like those lips I just drew. I know. So my idea with this drawing was going to be to draw a realistic boy. I hardly draw humans. Well, that's a lie. I draw humans, just not well. And drawing people in general is just hard for me, especially drawing boys, because I normally draw girls. Originally, I was going for a very realistic design, but I quickly gave up on that and settled for a more cartoony vibe, because I realized there was no way I was going to achieve actual realism here, let's be real. So at this point, things were going okay. I mean, obviously, drawing people is not my forte, that is the entire point of the prompt, but I thought it was going pretty well, and honestly, at this point, I do really like this drawing. Spoiler alert, things are about to go really wrong. The issue is not with the shirt looks fine. The issue isn't really with the skin looks fine. It's with the freckles. Oh, they don't look fine. So I made the interesting choice of using markers for this, and then when I used the marker on the freckles, they ended up being way too thick, and that is one thing that I really don't like about this drawing. But once I added the chalk pastel in the background and really added it into the page, I mean, it's not the worst. Is this drawing good? No. But was it a personal challenge? Yes, and that was the point. Create a mess. Get messy on this page. Yay! As you can probably tell, I was very excited to do this page. And I took this page extremely literally. I got out my big thing of gel pens and I just used every single color and scribbled all over the page. This was so fun, so therapeutic, and I'm just gonna sit back and let you watch this. This page was not only easy and so fun to do, but I think it turned out pretty good looking too. It was a great way to finish off this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We are really winding down to the end of this thing. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos on this series. They will be coming really soon, and I will be finishing the book probably within the next couple of months. So if you want to see that and you want to see the final flip through, make sure you subscribe and click that bell notification. Here is the shout out from the last video. Thank you so much for watching my videos and for commenting. All you have to do if you want to be a shout out in the next video is comment down below whatever you want. You can ask for a shout out, you can just comment something funny, and you have a chance to be picked. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys next Friday. Peace.